everybody. This is a Lamley showcase. I'm taking advantage of my retro Matchbox service station setup to go ahead and do another Matchbox showcase. That successful Target run I had yesterday merited this set, the retro 6-car set, and the brand new Highway Speeders 5-pack. This one is very, very cool. 5 for 5 5-pack, meaning every model is collectible. Every one of them's going into the collection. So we have to open it up and take a look at the models. I like to do, when I do a 5-pack like this, they're always weird when with these kind of shots, but I always like to pick a model to kind of showcase for you, to kind of go back in time. So I think it's most appropriate to pick that one. So we will focus, because it has been a long time since we've seen the Volvo P1800S. It is back. I'm super excited it's back. So we're going to go through all the previous releases as we showcase this entire pack. So should we open it up? Let's do it. Always nice to have a nice clean open. If you want to look at the packaging, there's some cool art there on the back. There's that if you want it. There's the names of the cars. Let's just get to it. We start with this one. This is the 56 Jaguar XK140 Roadster. This casting is a modification of a previous Roadster that was done. I think this is a pretty built from scratch casting. I think this is the second or third version. Not to be confused with the Austin Healey, which I think has a very similar deco. Love this one in the cream color with the hubcap style rims. Everything about this one is cool. Love to see the chrome bumper, and that's okay, because the grille detailing is very, very cool on this one, and obviously has the front and rear detailing. And I think that one is absolutely stunning. Really, really cool Matchbox casting. They've done several. They have the hardtop Jag. They have the old version of the convertible, which is far too wide. So having the hardtop in this one is a really, really nice combination. So now that I have my setup, I got to figure out where to put it. Should we have it get an emissions test or something like that? Why not? We'll do that. Next one is the Dodge Challenger SRT8. Really, really dig this casting. It's had a bit of a resurgence. I thought about going through this one. I am missing one. I got to fill in the blanks. But if I had to pick a favorite, it started, what was it, about 2008, 2009, that casting was released. Hot Wheels was doing the Challenger. The Challenger back then, the reissue or the return of the Dodge Challenger was a big, big deal in the auto world. And Hot Wheels did it, and did it badly with the really big rims in the back, which was not about the Challenger. It just really ruined the casting. And then Matchbox finally did it, and they nailed it. And 10-spoke wheels on the first 3 or 4, or actually 4 or 5 issues, but then they moved to these 5-spoke rims, which we see on this current release, and we've had some really, really good ones since. We've had it in, well, we'll get to the one that I'm really fond of, but we had it in this, we had it a purple color, which looked really nice. They did the chrome lipped rims there. We did the kind of rose color, which was cool on a Challenger muscle car like that. I think is very, very cool. And then we had, what else did we have? Purple, and then we had, just recently, right? We have the, let's get next car wash right now, the Top Gun issue in gray, which I really like, and with the 5 spokes as well. But my favorite is actually one of the hardest ones to find, and that is the 10-pack exclusive. There's a story behind this one. I hope Matchbox is okay with me telling it, but there were some issues with the Dodge licensing. This one was set to be in the main line. Dodge said no, but a few of them were able to get into a 10-pack, and not very many. And this one is now really, really hard to find, but I love the color. I love that it has the kind of the matte silver rims on it, and I always think that this one is very, very cool. And it's really, like I said, it's very hard to find. I actually had to, I think it was finally someone found it for me or something like that. I was going to get it, and I just never picked up the 10-pack, and then I couldn't find it, and finally was able to pick it up. But that's one that I really, really like. And this one seems to be kind of a Matchbox saying, hey, we'll give you one. Matchbox saying, we'll give you one that's very similar with this 5-pack version, which looks really good in this green with the chrome rims. Some of them get that SRT striping on the hood. This one does not, but I don't mind it as long as they do the front grille and the rear tail lights on this one. If they don't, it looks terrible. So emphasis on the front and the rear is really important, because I don't think there's any detailing there on this one. You got to keep it as is. All right, let's get this one in the parking lot. Let's go to the next one. Ford GT40, based on the classic car. Still a casting, like they've modified it a couple times. If I had to pick a favorite, and you'll see a couple in the background here, but I don't know if I'm picking a favorite here, but I think there's one that definitely matches. It's this yellow issue, which I think was a mainline a while ago. And if you look, they both share this kind of classic, just very, very plain deco with the GT40 on the front, that kind of racing style, which I think looks really cool. And then they both have detailing on the back. So this yellow one is cool, like I said, in the mainline. But we'll focus on this light metal flake blue one. I think that's metal flake. I do like I said, the casting, like the rear wheel wells are a little too big, and they put those tri-spoke wheels which work perfectly on it. But I don't know. I guess I do like the casting. I do collect it, but there's better versions out there, I think, of this casting. But I like this one. And I like this one in metal, or in this blue, so I will definitely add it to the collection too. And I really like the deco on it. All right. You know what? We're going to go ahead and skip the Volvo. We'll get to the Subaru real quick. Considering the theme of this one, highway speeders, you got to have a policeman to pull those people over, right? That are going too fast. So, in a really nice police car. This is the older Subaru police car. Casting that they've done, and the better one of the two, to be honest. And I really like this one. This one has is that German police deco on it? I actually showed this one, I think, when I did the Hot Wheels police cars, right? Because they've done the Police before. So really like the casting. Of course, front and rear tampos would be nice, but we're not getting them. Obviously, in a 5-pack, you're going to do the police deco on the side. It's going to be hard to see the headlights. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and put this one right in the middle, and let's get to the Volvo. I'm not condoning littering. I'll pick it up, I promise. This is so cool to see back. It has been a long time. I mean, a good 10 years since this casting has been out, as far as I remember. So we're going to walk through all of the releases, because I have a feeling when people start seeing this one, what a cool casting it is of a very unique car. I actually prefer like the shooting brake style wagon to this one, but it's a really, really nice Matchbox casting, and it is really nice to see back. 2009 is the issue, is when this one was issued based on the base. But let's go through them real quick. Debuted, like I said, 2009, 2010 in red, and almost all of them, I think, well, except with one exception, you'll see, all have the front and the rear tampos. So the red version was the first. Looks good with that front grille. Looks fantastic with the taillights. You can see, like, I don't know if Rio did this one. It was at the time when he was designing for Matchbox. There's some limitations, right, because the wheels are going to be a little thicker. They can't do thinner wheels on this. But so from the front, it might look a little weird. But side profile, angles, all look right. And this casting is so beautifully detailed. So first issue in red. I'm going to put that right here. Next issue, this was actually the same year. It was recolored in this teal color. Not much more to say about it other than just to show you how cool they are. The red and then the teal was very, very nice. Keep these like this. Then let's see if I can remember. Actually, then from there were a couple special editions. You can see that the main like issues, like either 5-packs or basic. I don't know if it's ever been in a 5-pack. There's not very many of them because there was this double run of event exclusives. The first one was at the toy show in Germany, and these were actually in acrylic cases. I don't have the acrylic cases with me, so I just keep this whole collection together. So it was in this kind of bronze color, and I'm trying to see, because it has some detailing. And the logo of the convention was actually on the packaging. 2010 was when this was done, and you can see it's cool because it's got the front detailing. And it has the side detailing as well. It's got that cool chrome side detailing. I have no idea if you can find these now because they were done in as convention models, and they're very rare. And then even this one, in this kind of, I wouldn't call it Spectre Flame, but this kind of metal flake teal color was done for, I think, an event that happened only like once or twice called Diecast Blast. Really ugly logo. It was like this kind of it just looked so dated and so ugly. It didn't look retro. It just looked bad. And no offense if anybody did that event, because the event was cool because they got these models done. There was a Corvette the year before, and I think a motorhome, and then they did this Volvo. But thankfully, the logo stayed on the packaging, on the acrylic case, because this one looks really cool in teal, and it's nice to have that special edition one. Three more issues before it basically shut down. First one was this is a Lesney edition, which they did as a premium with the die-cast chassis and the British racing green, even though it was a British car. But look at that interior, how cool it is. Look at the color. This is probably the prettiest issue because it got the premium treatment on the front, rear, and the sides. And that die-cast chassis looks cool, and the wheels look cool. It's just so nice to have this casting back. Then, I think it was this one. We'll take this one off of my little setup in white. I think this one might have been a 5-pack version. I'm trying to remember. But this one reminds you of the Saints car, right? From the TV show The Saint, and maybe the movie, too, with Val Kilmer. But really cool to see the Volvo in white. And then the last issue before they shut this casting down for whatever reason was this very interesting racing model. I love the deco. I love the mismatched rims, color-wise at least. Love that it has a Heritage Racing deco on it. The only problem is it didn't get the front and the rear deco on it. I'd love to see him do another issue like this, only with at least the front or something done, because it doesn't look great from that angle. But from the side profile, it looks awesome. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 issues, and this one from this Highway Speeders 5-pack is the 8th. How would you call this, a rose-colored issue? It just looks fantastic. Too bad it didn't get the chrome treatment, but at least it's back, and I am happy to see that for sure. And hopefully we'll see more issues of this Volvo, because I think it's a great, great casting. Who knows what they have set up for 2021. Dang, that's cool. I'm going to put this one right there. Very, very cool issue. Very, very cool 5-pack. They've done some great 5-packs in 2020. You guys tell me what you think. Nice to have this set up. Take advantage of it with this great 5-pack. In stores now. Like I said, I found it at Target. You guys tell me which of those 5 is your favorite. Are you happy to have the Volvo back? You can go grab one. Grab these older ones. It's worth getting. I have no idea. I haven't looked on eBay. I have no idea what the prices are for those, but worth getting. Thanks, everybody. Bye.